Well, hello there, and welcome back to Europa Barbarorum 2 for Medieval 2 Total Wars. We continue on as Epirus, the Eagle. We've gathered our forces. We're a couple of turns ahead. There's a rebel stack that's wandered off somewhere. It did, when we ended the last episode, he was stood here, but I think he's gone into the fog of war over here now. We've got a couple of issues. We've got a very small rebel force that's looking at Skodra. We've got our allies that have come to look at Epidamnos, but we don't really know whether we can trust them. And we've grouped all of our forces. We've taken the ones that we're retraining out of Skodra, Epidamnos, and Ambracia, which is now a large city, I think. It's got a stone wall, but it says it's grown. And we've moved our way down because we have to challenge Jairus. Exactly, young man. And we're going to be looking at... Oh, hang on, we've just got to organise this a little bit better. So we're going to put down a rebellion to start with. And it is autumn in 261, so not only do we have to put down the rebellion, we have to get back inside, lest our supplies take a bit of a battering. He comes with... What is he? He's skirmisher cavalry. He comes with mercenary hoplites, levy hoplites, medium Hellenistic spearmen, skirmishers, and some slingers. So we'll whomp these fools. We have the greatest general on the map at current, and he's good. Although he's about to die, he's very old now, and we're waiting for the next generation of our family members to come of age so they can take up the mantle. When you play this type of game, it makes his achievements even... Don't forget, he doesn't die naturally of old age. He gets killed by a woman throwing a brick out of a window somewhere down in Sparta. And he's meant to have taken Sicily and all of southern Italy before he dies. I mean, it's quite the feat. We've still got this Spartan general that isn't dying. He's such a cool dude. And we got a hoplite unit. What are you? Oh, I got 3 Illyrian hoplites to protect that flank. That's fine. Everybody's ready. Ooh. Clever. Look at that. They've gone all the way. Look at this for a cliff. Oh, we're going to be walking into a very, very silly position. Oh well. Time 6. Cat just did a somersault, if you heard that. I don't know why. She's very excited. The 2 guinea pigs and the gerbil that we were pet sitting, I believe. We had them for 2 weeks. They're now gone. Pig's taken them back today. And that means that the cat is the only pet in the house and she feels loved once more. She's a spiteful little what's-it. Okie doke. Of course, we've nearly got an army to be proud of, but not quite at current. We're going to want to get our cavalry somewhere. So I'll just leave you to... Off you go, lads. Oh, I think I've walked too far. This is the problem with hills, is they pepper you as you come down. We're nearly into position. Just keep going, boys. Probably get our archers just to stay where they are so they can fire. Turn it down to ×1. And now the march is on. The game... I've been watching Sherlock, the BBC series, with Benedict Thundercrack. He is very good. I enjoyed this series very much. It gets a bit silly after the point where he fakes his own death. Spoilers if you've never seen it, but it is a very old show. That they broke straight away, and they're running towards our lovely cavalry, so we can get that. We can gobble them up. Let's keep moving. There we are. If you can run, lads, make it quicker. One thing we do have is we have very nice general cavalry. The Molossian... Is that what they're called? Agema. Oh, the skirmishers have come to play with our cavalry as well, for reasons. At this rate, it's going to be all of the cavalry winning. That's not the idea. Round you go. Oh, they've broken as well. Let's see if we can just put some pressure on that line. All of you, charge. Oh, it's a mop-up situation now. I don't think we need to kill him. I think we just need to defeat the army and he disappears. I think that's the plan. Oh, hang on. Gotta go kill those skirmishers. That's what's going to keep the battle going. There we go. Nice simple rebellion put down. And then hopefully we've got enough juice left in the army to go and winter in Thurman. We've got 2 new things as well. Of course, Nike being the term for victory, if I remember correctly. We can retrain a couple of things. But no cash to speak of. He's an excellent tactician and he's warlike. What a guy. And we're waiting for his grandson. If you follow him, Ptolemaeus was the factionaire who died. His son is called Pyrrhus. So anyone who's sort of got a similar name to Pyrrhus himself, we're going to be putting a lot of time and money in to making sure that he's a good and solid general type. Can't do anything with you. So we're just going to have to save our money, really. I think this should be the next target. Delminion. But whether we can get there and win, it's got a full stack inside. And that large rebel force in the north, oh, I thought that was it, is milling around somewhere. Although I suppose it could have gone in to fight the Getae. We could do some rogue. The problem with taking Illyria as the plan has been for a long time, but we've been bogged down in mainland Greece before the sort of acceptance that Macedon can have the east and the south and we'll have the west and the north. What do you? They are considered by the southern Hellenes to be heavily influenced by the Illyrioi to the north, but they have relation and trade ties across the Adriatic in Italia as well. Now, I'm not sure I want people to marry in yet. I don't think we're big enough. So it's winter, we can't do anything. You're looking for governmental buildings. That's the most important. We could nip back across to Ambracia. Why are you red? Have I taken an extra hoplite that I shouldn't have? There we go. Good cohesion there. We've got our fleet sort of mimicking. Oh, I forget they've got this. They've got Rhegion as well. That's probably why that army went to Epidamnos. We want this. We want this one. It would just make us look a little bit more important on the map, and we've got to keep going north because we're now in a land grab race because Macedon, and now we're allies, have gone absolutely to town over here. Oh, someone's besieging history. So they're going to start conquering territories quite quickly, and we need to be able to keep up with them at least, just to check their progress. They keep talking to me as well. It makes me nervous. We don't have a particularly stable peace, but it's an alliance anyway. We're also allied with the Greek city-states, and if they choose to upset the apple cart, they could cause massive problems by going to war. But I think if I've already sort of half planned that. I think we'll stick with Macedon if that comes to it, and we'll try and nick Sparta off them. Right, we've got a problem. In the sense that oh dear. My allies are spying on me. The bastards. Do we think we can get another victory out of this army in its current state? I believe we can. What about sending you down there? There we go. So we would like to head up to the port of Skodra. Oh my word. We're going to need more troops. And they're very expensive as well. That's another missile unit. That's helpful as well. Your supply should be fine, shouldn't they? Night fighter, well supplied, conquering hero. What a guy. Pontus and the Crimean Greeks have gone to war. Do I not have... No, I thought I had an assassin. I was going to try and bump him off. Okay, 50 turns in. And it seems that the Macedonians have failed to take Byzantium off the Pergamene. Or Pergamese, I don't know how you... I think it's Pergamene, I don't think it's got an S in it. Over here. Yeah, they've given up. There's someone still... It could be the Getae or Macedon doing that. Ooh. Right, let's just get... Let's get another mercenary hoplite unit. That would be our best bet. I don't think we need anything to get inside here. I think this is a village. Well, I'm banking on it. So I'm not really bringing any siege towers or anything like that. It's probably going to be Epirus' last hurrah. And we need Illyria because there are mines up here. And that's where we think many, many monies are going to be. I wonder where that army has gone. The rebels on this do tend to act very sort of independent of each other. They just sort of wander around and cause problems. Oh dear. Screw it. Let's bank on... Yes. Bank on Epirus and his masterful generalship. And that will relieve some of the pressure. Yeah, we're going to stay friends with Macedon. It's the thing that makes the most sense to our own survival at the minute. There we are, that looks alright. Ticking over, he's got another, oh, that's a gold mine. That's a salt mine. Silver, but I don't think that's the same. No, it's not the same territory. Oh, the Romans have sent a fleet to Athens for reasons. Right, we need lots of money and we can't do anything. We're going to have to just wait a second. What could I leave up here to garrison it? Probably... Probably the two Illyrian hoplites, I would imagine. Oh, I really want to build a tower first. I love tower building. Where's your... Why don't you have a port then? This is the port that attached to Skodra. There should be like a fishing village out here. That one is in the wrong territory. Don't know. Don't know. Right, hopefully we can now pull the army back a bit. Get it retrained, get it re-equipped. I think we need to disband the mercenary units that we've got. Just to relieve a bit of pressure on the economy so we can get everyone building at the same time. God, he came all the way there. Yes. Ooh. We bring you down and bring the Spartan. In fact, we'll just bring everybody. Oh, we can't do that. That'll do.
Namontes.
What we're hoping for is just a couple of nice victories on our way to retrain. No, he's going to be caught in the winter winds of the north of Greece. Right, we got a foreign kingdom. Oh, these are where we get the Illyrian units. That's helpful. Want roads, though. Oh, trade groups. They'll be good. Are we on the amber route? Is that why that's there? Again, we're living a pretty charmed life at the minute. We're not really able to do much apart from try and keep what we've got. Go Greek city-states. They've got Corinth under blockade. Well done them. Alright, we got some good. Maybe we need to just disband things that are. Oh, they've all retreated. That's helpful. Makes me nervous though when AI rebels start behaving in an intelligent way. We'll get that. I think that's going to upgrade the town to be a sort of specific village. More importantly, a Greek one. There we are, I'll get that built. Still making a profit. Epirus is here. Sharp, uncharismatic, vigorous. He's unselfish and he's optimistic. All good traits, I believe. So we don't really mind now. We're going to... Have you got the thing I need to give? No. Could do with... I mean, that's 100 to go. 200. 400. It's worth 500. This, even though they're the elite units, I don't think we need them anymore because we're all knackered. I'm going to just take what I think I should keep in the army. Those can't be retrained anyway, so if we take these lot and move them to Ambracia, you're going to need to be down there. And all of this, we could just recruit it again. Yeah, I think it makes more sense. Unless we can retrain you. No. Sod it. Let's get rid of everything that we don't need. Ooh, hang on a minute. Oh no, Macedon and Rome are at war, so I'm assuming you can see here there's discolouring on the map. Someone is stood there that's an enemy of them. Right, what we've done is we've taken away our fighting force. We're just hoping to survive just a couple more turns. Probably to get to winter where we can restock the army. There's no point keeping mercenaries. They cost so much per go that we should try and get an actual Eporite army for Epirus to control once his father is too old to do war and war-related activities. Well, we want to make sure that everyone is building. Yes, 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 yes. Scodra's not. See, even this, we're probably better off getting one of you and deleting all those three. You need to grow, so that's more important than anything else. Getting a granary up, and we'll get that as well. Pelusia. That's definitely a girl's name. Look how many women I've got. Got lots and lots of girls in the family. Semius. Neandros. They're pretty cool names. Everything else is female. And women can't lead armies in this. Which is a shame. Potential successor goes to Epirus. This man has designed the real factions, but first he needs to learn about past and a settlement with a school. Oh, hang on a minute. Can I not give that to him? No. Ah, so I've cocked something up. Do any of my settlements have a school? I don't think they do, you know. The north definitely won't. So we need to change that, don't we? So Epirus needs to stay in Ambracia now. Oh, that's a problem. Because we get military reforms of something, and I don't know what that... That normally means unlockable units. But he was just too keen to run around and secure a realm for his sons and grandsons. Which I think he's done a very good job, actually. I think he's earned the epithet Eagle. And the way you make your money on Europa Barbarorum is when everything is building, that's a good turn, because then you get your income and you don't actually need to use it. We're in the year 259 and it's summer. If I see that little sun icon down in the left correctly, I'm assuming it's going to turn into a red leaf. There you go. So we're now in autumn. Means I don't have to keep checking on the general. So all four of you are building Ambracia and Thurman. So this is all pure profit. So all of these. Alright, what do we need to keep in there? Save a bit more cash. 7 grand now. Ooh. Macedonia are at war with Numidia. They've just got to town. They failed to take Byzantium. Oh, they're having like a race to take history. No one's taken anything in the north. I think that's quite a good, useful position for my spy to be in. What would be helpful? Hang on. For some reason, I think one of these is an actual mercenary, and that's why we have to merge it before we actually retrain. Oh, there's been a fight in Laconia. I don't think it was anything important. I think it was just a rebel being put down. Be interesting to see if they've taken Sparta yet, actually. I just don't think we should have designs on the south of Greece. I think we should settle on Thurman being our most southerly point. Getting that army back so we can go tuck north. Right, we're in winter, so we can retrain a lot of troops at once, and that, in reality, only means... So if we can't retrain you, we might as well disband you. What can we recruit? 1, 2, 3. We probably want another one. Then I want to have a bit more of a focus on our Illyrian friends in the north. Illyrian hoplites. Well, we've got too many of them just stuck up here. Pergamon and Carthage are now at war. These are surely clashes at sea, not... Oh, the Spartan is now president of festivals. What a guy. So 4 grand. We make less money because it is winter. No point moving you just yet. The rebels, when you take it, they've just moved out to protect the next rebel territory. Do they still hold this? No, they've lost Laconia. Let's get the map updated. See, that's where our problem is, that we rely so much on mercs. Ah. I don't want those, but we could do with some... How long does it take? 21 turns. And then hopefully we can pull one of those units out as well. Oh, that doesn't change anything. Can we take you out? No. Probably what? Do we not have our own slingers? There we are. Them. 9 missile attack compared to 3 missile attack. We can only get one of them. Bagger. It seems like Macedon are quite happy now that they weren't. I think having Pella was the problem. Not only is it the ancestral homeland of Macedonia, it's got the ancient burial grounds of the kings and their mines, but it actually stopped them from being able to expand north and east, which is what we want. Because deep down, we're more similar to Macedon than we are to the Greek city-states. Making it a useful partnership. Got up to 12 grand, 13 grand, just under. That's the one that I want. Isn't it? Native administration. Do we build... I think we build that one first and then we get the native administration. And it allows us to turn it Greek as and when we get enough colony points. But we don't... You need a lot of these buildings. Hellenistic polis. These are what allow you to set up colonies. So if we wanted to be quicker with it, we would require more Greek cities, which is something to pay attention to. Maybe that should dictate our next target, but... Oh, he's 60 now. He's feeling his age. But we might as well start giving Alexandros something to do, because he's going to need it. I've got another hoplite unit we could have. Hang on a minute. Where are we for hoplites on this one? 6 turns away. That's not going to be good enough. Yeah, I think what we'll have to do is just hope for mercs when we get ready. Let's bring the fleet down ready. Always good to have a sort of pickup spot en route. We're not going to be able to get them out. And we're going to go sailing and try and take this one. Because that's... Yeah, we want the... Yeah, we want the Illyrian coast. That's got to be our first port of call. But again, that puts us at a very vulnerable... Maybe we need to talk about having a look at what's on Sicily. For instance, is Syracuse still independent? That would then allow us to tick off that extra Greek city spot, and it would allow us to start being involved in Sicily and Magna Graecia. Oh, this is a time for people to put in the comments where they think we should be going. What? It feels like the Getae want to kill us. Which is bizarre, really, because we're not encroaching on their land, but the Macedonians are. Each to their own. Right, Thurman has built something. Like, we need to get... Oh, let's get a school. Make people smarter. Dardanians got roads, that's helpful. What are these? Thracian slingers. Probably just a temple. Oh, actually, what is that? What is that going to do for us? No, wrong button. Settlement details. Trade from 210 to a mighty 230. No, we'll get something to settle the population down a bit. The Macedonians have failed to take history, and they're not besieging it anymore. See, it is still... Oh, it's still got a huge garrison as well. We don't have the strength of force to be able to take that. Right, time to give Alexandros... We're trying to find the Spartan, this glorious death he keeps banging on about. In the mess rooms and... Can we take 2 of them? So we'll pop you in there. So we've got just over half a stack at the minute. Got some troops to pick up from Epidamnos. Probably both. You're useless, we can't do anything with you. Still can't do anything. That's a full stack as well. That's going to be a bit of a slogfest trying to get in that, but we've got to keep expanding. Seven turns, 5 turns, 3. So we should be able to retrain this cavalry unit sooner rather than later. It has designs on reforming a factory, but first needs to learn about past battles in a settlement with a school. To begin the reforms, he needs to acquire the first level of the scholarly trait from his studies in a settlement, which will potentially able. It doesn't seem like I have to do anything other than just build a school. I hope he doesn't die beforehand. Wonder what will happen if he dies and we don't get that military reform. Like, will it pass to one of his sons or grandsons? We couldn't manually pass it to Epirus. Problems. And I've missed it as well. 58 turns in and I didn't realise there was a reform I could have. I mean, geographically as well, as long as Macedon stay true and honest as allies and friends of Epirus of Epirus, we're in a nice position. We just got to physically grow. Kiedas Philicus. Right, we're going to take him. I'm going to start getting some chaps to be our governors. Because he's already... Ooh. Quickest thing for some public order. Archon! And sail past the rebels. We'll deal with them in a bit. Right, what could we recruit? Could do with both of those. 3, 1, 2, 3, and then the rest need to be cavalry. So there you go. That will complete the army. Again, we'll have to disband those mercenary units afterwards. But that's probably going to be it for now. Oh, we're 1 turn away from getting the school up and seeing if there's any military reforms that can occur. Oh, we could retrain that horse. There we are. Lovely. We can recruit another one down here, actually. How much are these going to cost me to go? It's another 500. Might be wise to not. Right. That's going to be the end of today's episode. We're going to give the Spartan another chance for a glorious death, but he unfortunately keeps surviving all the time. And we're going to hopefully take Nesacton. And then we'll have it all the way up the Greek coast, and then we need to talk to Rome. That's probably going to be quite key. And we're going to need another diplomat for that. We'll get him out of there. But we'll leave it there. So with the uneasy truces now sort of becoming a reality, I don't want to toggle the fog of war really, because I don't want the knowledge to see things that I shouldn't be aware of. But feels very much like Macedon and Epirus are now working together to be friends, and they've got problems with Pergamon, which is good news for us. Just bog them down in the east. Do they still own this? Have they lost it yet? No, they're still holding on. So, thank you very much for watching. If indeed you have, do take care of yourselves. Join us next time for what should be quite a large battle at Nesacton, as we have full stack versus full stack, and we try to bust our way in and secure as far north as we want to go, really, for the time being. And then the plan, it's got another mine, you see, that's why it's useful. The plan will be to sort of get rid of these two. Suggestica would be nice as well. Is there one there? Sigdunen. And then we'll have our home country, because all of these hopefully will produce Illyrian forces for us. But we'll leave it there for now. So thank you very much for watching. If indeed you have, do take care of yourselves, and goodbye for now.